I work for a YouTube studio and I absolutely love what I do. My part in working for the YouTube studio is I oversee the film and audio equipment. So what that looks like is making sure all the camera bodies are clean and up to date, making sure our lenses are clean, and making sure all our audio is prepped for whoever is running audio that day. When we start filming, my job changes from maintaining the gear to making sure set goes smoothly. So what this looks like is me working directly with the director, making sure he likes the frames and making sure the lighting is correct, so that when he says, hey, that was a favorite on so-and-so's coverage, I can go back and make sure that the frame is right, the focus is right, and even sometimes I'll check the audio depending on what that actor is wearing in that scene. Since I spend so much time dealing with gear, making sure everything's updated, and overall just researching gear that could be helpful for our channel, I figured I would make a budget-friendly list for someone who is looking into freelance video production or just getting into video to start. The budget we are going to be working with today is $5,500. This is going to include one camera body, one lens, 2 extra batteries for your camera, and then on top of that, you're also going to be getting a lav system with 2 lavs and a tripod. I do realize $5,500 is a lot of money, but this equipment is going to be future-proof for the next several years. Okay, so now that we've talked about what we're getting, the next step is to take a sip of coffee. Okay, so now that we've had our sip of coffee, we are going to head over to B&H Photo and we are going to type in, well, it's right there. The camera body we are going to be going with is the Canon R6 Mark III for $2,800. This is a absolutely beautiful camera and you get so much for $2,800. You could also make an argument, hey, why didn't you go with the FX3 or even the new C50? Those are both fantastic cameras, but I just consider them a little bit too expensive for a true beginner setup. If you're serious and you want to future-proof yourself, this is the option I would go with. And the reason I would go with this is, one, you can film an open gate 7K 30. If you come down here and you go to specs, you can actually go down to, where is it? Let's see, if you go to video capture, you can do 12-bit at 60 frames a second. That is crazy. The fact that for $2,800, you can get a 12-bit 6K 60 frames a second video camera is insane. And then if you want to go 10-bit, you can go all the way up to 120 frames a second for 4K. It just does a phenomenal job at video for the price. So we will go ahead and add this to cart. Perfect. The next thing we need to think about is media, is we are going to actually type in Lexar and we're going to do 256 gigabyte cards. So we are going to be getting, where is it? I also should specify it as CF Express Type B. Okay, so we are going to be getting this card right here. So these are normally $400 and right now they're $230. We will add one of these to our cart. I would love to have 2 of these because you can't always rely on just one card and you always need a backup. But 256 gigabytes should give you enough space to last a couple hours of shooting depending on what your Kodak is. If you're gonna be shooting 7K open gate 30 all the time, screw it. Get the 2 terabytes, it's $100 more and it would just make more sense. But for 90% of people out there, just get the 256, it's plenty big, it's a great chip. Lexars are phenomenal for media. Now that we have chosen a camera body, we need to choose a lens to pair that camera body with. So we're going to come up to the search bar and we are going to type in Canon STM 28-70 lens, and that will pop up with this guy. This is still a really good option. You still get f2.8 and you still get a really decent focal range. Do I wish this was a 24-70? Absolutely, but given our budget, that is not what we are able to afford because those lenses are well over $2,000 each. This is right in at an $1,100 lens. It's a great lens that is also at 2.8. This will serve you very, very well. So we will also add this to cart. Next, we need to think about batteries because batteries are a huge part. If you don't have enough batteries, might as well not even have a camera because you're gonna run out at some point. And we are gonna go ahead and add 2 more batteries to cart. So this will actually allow us to have 3 batteries for our camera setup. And with each of these lasting anywhere from 2 to 3 hours of recording time, this is a really good option. Would I like it to be 4 to 5? Yes, but they are $80 each, so we have to be aware of that. The next piece of equipment we need to think about is what tripod will we be running with this camera setup. Okay, if you just type in tripod, you'll get these $200 options that are not bad, but I don't like putting my whole camera rig on something that is that small. That plate with the cookie is very, very small, and I just don't love them. Like, they're fine, they get good reviews, it's just not my personal favorite choice. So we're gonna come up here and we are going to type in Libec, L-I-B-E-C-T-H-X. This is the tripod I run. It's $270 and it is a phenomenal tripod. It goes all the way up to 62 inches and it has a 9-pound carrying capacity fluid head. The fluid head is very smooth and it also has a 65mm bowl base, which is really nice because if you have a hi-hat that has a 65mm bowl base, you can just take off the head and put it on the hi-hat and now you're on the ground. It's a great little system and it's not break the bank. So we will also add this to cart. The last piece of equipment we need is audio. So for our audio system, we are going to type in Rode Go Pro microphone system. So these are phenomenal little microphones. It comes with 1 receiver, 2 transmitters, and it's very, very small. And I believe, no, I don't want to watch the video. Let's see, where are product images? So this is all you get in the kit. So you get 1 receiver, 1 transmitter, 2 transmitter. Then you get obviously the cable to go from your receiver to your camera. You also get 2 lav wires, so you don't have to use this just clipped on the shirt. You can actually wire them properly. You get some dead cats and you get carrying cases. So for, what is this? How much is this? I think for $280, this is a fantastic option for your audio. Not only do you get 2 transmitters so you can mic 2 different people, but it also comes with 32-bit float audio. So what 32-bit float allows you to do is if you peak and you scream like, "Ah!" and the microphone peaks, you can now bring that down and it is still usable. That is a very cool feature to have for a pack of 2 lavs that's only $280. So we will definitely add this to cart. Okay, now back at our cart, we have the R6 Mark III, we have the 28-70 2.8 lens, we have 2 extra batteries, we have a tripod, we have audio, and we have media. And all of that comes down to $53.05. So for $53.05, I think this is a great starter kit. Now, obviously this does not include lights, this does not include filters, this does not include a boom mic. There's a lot of stuff that you still need to be very, very well-rounded as a videographer. For the base camera, tripod, audio, media, batteries, this is a phenomenal start in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you would change anything, what would that be? And also let me know what your favorite camera bodies are as well. All right, I will see you guys in the next video.